Alright guys, before we get into the video today, let's talk about the giveaway at 15K. So we have hit 15,000 subscribers, and I am going to be giving away 3.5 gallon starter kit that you can see right here. So whoever wins this, I will get this shipped to your house, or you can pick it up at a local pet store. I will prepay for it so you can get it quicker. It'll be completely up to you on how we do that, but in order to enter this giveaway, this is what you need to do, is you need to subscribe to my channel, you need to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, or all three. They will all be linked in the description. You need to like this video, and you need to comment below. What are your plans for spring break? That's all you have to do. Just follow those steps and you will be in. We will end this giveaway after 4 videos. Today is the first. I will give you an opportunity to enter again in the next 3 videos. We will finally pick a winner in the 5th video from today. I will keep you up to date on all of that as we go forward. But anyway, let's get into today's video. What's going on, guys? So we're back for another video today, and what we're going to be focusing on today is, I don't know if you remember this kid right here, Reed and Easton, and
Can
of course...
I lick your head?
No, you can't lick my head. Oh my God.
Seriously?
Anyway, so obviously everybody knows Max, but Easton and Reed here are from the 5M family.
I still have the same shirt on. When Finatic was here, we're filming all the videos there. I still have the same shirt on.
We're back over here today, and that's really because Reed has been taking very good care of his Rescue Betta that I brought him, right? What are we going to be doing today, Reed?
We're going to be putting some more snails in there to clean the tank, and we're going to be putting a Alexa voice command on it, so in the morning I can tell her to turn on the lights.
That's right.
So I don't have to do it.
There you go. And then we're also going to be, basically what we're going to be doing today in the video is, I'm going to be teaching Reed how to properly care for the tank. It's time for a water change and things of that nature. So I went and picked him up a gravel vac. We already have some Fritz Complete that I had left with him the last time. You know, it's really just going to be about how do we maintain this tank so he can start doing it himself. And I'm going to be teaching him how to do that today with a little bit of help from Max Robert, but he left. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So right now we're going to run out and we're going to pick up a couple of Neurite snails and a Amazon Alexa smart plug so Reed is able to turn on and off his fish tank daily. That way the light doesn't stay on too long and it keeps the algae growth under control. So we're going to head to the pet store now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick up one of these little, I don't know if this is a tiger Neurite snail, but we're going to pick up one of these guys, and then we're going to pick up one of these gold Inca snails. All right, now we stopped by Walmart and we've picked up a regular size gravel vacuum cleaner for the fish tank. We picked up one of these little smart plugs here that we're going to set up on Amazon Alexa for the fish tank for Reed. Hey, Reed, I can't open this by myself. Can you grab a knife or something?
Oh, there. I've already done that.
Seriously, Reed? Come. Wow. Okay, well, are you gonna?
Ow.
Are you sure? Here, let me help you.
Yeah.
Here.
Give me all the camera.
You ready?
Oh.
So we're gonna get this plug opened up, and we're gonna go ahead and get this set up on their Amazon Alexa. Hey Alexa, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Say your Alexa doesn't respond the way my Google Voice responds. My Google Voice would have literally beat you up over saying that. So we're gonna get this set up now. What do we have there,
Got
Reed?
2 snails to clean the tank.
What this is a gold Inca snail and a small little tiger Neurite snail. So do you remember the importance of taking these out and putting them in the tank? What do you not want to do? Do you remember?
Put them upside down.
No, well that, you definitely don't want to do that. What else?
I forgot.
You forgot? Make sure. What you don't want to do is take the water from the tank at the pet store and put it into your tank. So before we actually put these snails in there, we're actually going to do a little clean on this thing real quick. Reed is dragging this thing out right now. And what we are going to do is we are actually going to clean this guy.
Alexa, turn off the fish tank. There.
What we're going to do first is we need to unplug the filter to get the filter to stop running. And then we're going to take this filter actually out of here. Let it completely drain out. So now that we have that out, our next step really is we need to drain some water out of here. So we're actually going to scoot back just a little bit here, like so, and start scooting that over this way. just like that. And what we picked up, do you remember what this is called?
A gravel back.
A gravel bag. We're gonna take this gravel bag, we're gonna put the hose on the end of it.
You're gonna siphon it?
And then we're gonna take this and stick it down in the water, like so. And then you're gonna siphon. Now in a small tank like this, you have to siphon it. In a big tank, you don't have to. So hold it right there. You're gonna gently press it against the gravel like that, making sure you don't get any of your shrimp. The water's been removed from the tank. So what we want to do is we want to come in here and we want to clean the glass off a little bit, so we can use a clean white paper towel is the easiest way. Come in here and just start cleaning your glass inside of here.
Not under the water?
Yeah, you're going to get down into the water too. Some nice brown algae on there, see? So we got that cleaned off, and we're going to take the filter box and we're going to run this over the filter box as well, just making sure that we get all of the algae off of the filter box. I'm going to take this little end off right here, which is basically an intake, so it helps prevent big things and fish from getting sucked up into your filter. We're going to make sure that that's nice and cleaned off. We'll just use the same little cloth. See all the junk on that? We'll attach that back in. We're going to take these filter pads out. We're going to check the inside of the filter box. Everything looks okay in there. There's a little bit of algae and buildup in there, so we'll wipe some of that down, making sure that we just get it nice and clean.
Do I have to do this once a month?
Once every 2 weeks. We're going to get some new filters in here, and then we are going to get this thing back together. Okay, well we got the new filters in, and we're going to get this thing put back together. Alright, and now, in order to fill this thing back up, does this have a hose on it? What we'll do is we'll just take the hose. What we need to do though is we need to make sure that the water is the right temperature. So we're going to literally just fill up the tank here, because it's already been treated with the Fritz Complete, which is the dechlorinator. It also detoxifies ammonia. And this particular tank has a minimum fill water line. We're going to obviously fill it up higher than that, but we want to get it completely filled back up. So what do you think, Reed? Do you like fish keeping? Yeah? You want more fish? What's your favorite part about it?
Taking care of them. I feel like that's fun.
That's good. It's a good way to look at it. Alright, this thing is now done and full. So we're going to go ahead and plug the filter system back in and get the filters running. Oh, and one of the things that I forgot to mention in the video that we did is that anytime you add a new filter to your tank, what you should really do, and as if you notice this one looks dirty, is that you should take your old filter and rub it across your new filter in order to transfer the beneficial bacteria to your new filter. We've also cleaned off all of the algae that had been growing on the plant. Got most of that stuff off, so the Anubias looks good now, which if you notice the Anubias is just floating. I have the shrimp down in there. But here's an update on the little Rescue Betta that I rehomed to Reed here, and it is doing really well, and Reed's doing a really good job of taking care of it. We have one neurite snail in there. We're going to add an additional neurite snail and a golden Inca snail to help keep the tank clean. There is a clown pleco there. We are monitoring the size of that. But Reed is actually going to be getting a 10-gallon soon, and we will just move that clown pleco in there once he gets too big for this tank. But we have a neurite snail. We have the Betta up there, but everything in here is looking good. Everything's clean now. Reed now knows how to clean this himself. You remember what this is for?
Fritz Complete, and it gets rid of the ammonia and detoxifies the water.
Yeah, and takes care of all the chlorine too, right? I think Reed's going to be just fine with this, and you know, my favorite part about this, Reed, other than the fact that your family, is that we've created a new happy fish keeper that wants to stay in the hobby. And he's already talking about expanding to a bigger tank. We were talking about that today. So we'll film another video with Reed setting up a 10-gallon soon and get that done. All right, so we're draining some of the water out. We don't really have to strain these. We're gonna pick these up with our hands. We're gonna start with this golden Inca snail right here. Put him right there. And we will go ahead and put in our little neurite as well. So we have the fish tank back in place. So as you can see, there's the little Rescue Betta right there. There's the little snails, there's a shrimp in there, and a clown pleco. But everything in here is looking good. So one of the things is that we are a little overstocked on this tank. So what we're gonna do is when you get your 10-gallon, we're gonna move one of those snails and that clown pleco out, and that'll be okay for what's left in there. And then we'll be able to replace that clown pleco with a odosinkless catfish, which will do the same thing as the pleco, but they stay really tiny. About the size of those shrimp that are in there. Because one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to overstock your tank, because the wastes cause an ammonia spike, and there's so little water in there, it can't keep the ammonia at the lowest level it needs to be, but you'll be okay for right now. So we'll make sure that you need to do a water change on this thing the same way I just did it, like every 2 weeks.
I need to go buy a calendar and put it right there.
There you go. You know what you could do? You just tell Alexa, hey Alexa, remind me to do a water change in 2 weeks, and it'll set a reminder and it'll remind you.
I'm gonna go do that.
See? So we got the snails in there, we got all that stuff in there, so everything's looking good there. All right guys, well I wanted to at least give you an update on the Rescue Betta and then show you basically how I was teaching old Reed here to clean out a tank. You remember how to do that, right? You gonna do it every time now? Make sure that you go subscribe to the 5M family so you can stay up to date on Reed's Rescue Betta that I gave him, yeah? Should they subscribe?
Yeah.
Alright guys, well hopefully you enjoyed that video today. I really wanted to just come over and show Reed how to take care of his fish tank properly. And I'll tell you, that is one of the greatest pleasures of giving fish to people, is creating a whole new generation of fish keepers. I've been keeping fish since I was a little kid. My parents started me on keeping fish a long time ago, and it's absolutely a wonderful hobby. And you know, showing kids how to take care of fish is an amazing experience, and just watching them grow with keeping fish and things of that nature. So, and it's really important, you know, for enrichment and things of that nature, to show the true care of animals, so you don't have a whole generation of people that are not taking care of things properly. As you saw in the beginning of this video, we're doing the giveaway at 15K, and that is starting now. But if you have not subscribed to this channel, or you have not followed us on Instagram, please do that now, and hey, we will see you next time.